Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Crafting with Stephanie. I'm Stephanie, your host and youth and community librarian from the Medicine Hat Public Library. For today's craft, we are making a DIY cloud lantern. Oh my goodness guys, I am so excited for this craft. I've been seeing cloud lanterns all over Pinterest, all over TikTok, and I need to have one. So why not make it? For the month of June, we have put together a select number of pre-packaged craft kits for you to pick up at the library if you are a teen between the ages of 13 and 19, filled with all of the supplies that you will need to make this cloud lantern. They are first come, first serve until supplies last. If you're unable to secure a kit for yourself, we just stumbled across this video on YouTube, the supplies are very easy to find. What you'll need for this craft includes a paper lantern, any size. This is quite a large one that I have here, but you can get smaller ones as well. Ribbon or string, some sort of light. I have a tea light. You can also use LED light. Popsicle stick, hot glue, or you can use white glue. And my favorite part, polyfill. If you cannot get your hands on a bag of polyfill, you can also tear up cotton balls. Now that you have all your supplies gathered, it's time to get crafting. So the first thing you want to do is follow the instructions included with the paper lantern you either received in your craft kit or bought to put it together. If you receive a library craft kit, you will receive a paper lantern like this, and it comes with the instructions inside. So just make sure to follow those to make it puff up into this. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take your popsicle stick and your tea light, and we're going to glue the tea light onto the popsicle stick, making sure that we don't cover up the on-off switch so that you can turn it on and off later. Making sure that your tea light is approximately in the center of your popsicle stick. We're going to let that dry. Once your tea light is secured to your popsicle stick with some glue, and it has dried, we are going to insert the popsicle stick into the bottom of the lantern. So the bottom of the lantern is going to be where it has the flat metal piece, not the top clippy part. This is where we're going to attach the ribbon later to hang it up. So we want the bottom here. You can also kind of tell because the top has a wider opening than the bottom, at least in mine. I'm just gonna test to see where I want to put the glue on my popsicle stick to secure it to the bottom of the lantern. So I'm just gonna insert it in the bottom, and like so. And I kind of want it running the opposite way of the metal, so it has a nice stable base. I want to put glue on the two ends of the popsicle stick there and there to stick it in there. And as a reminder, you want to make sure that your black switch on-off switch for your tea light is accessible still, so you can turn it on and off later. Put the glue on the bottom of the popsicle stick because that's where we're going to stick it. Gotta work fast so this glue does not dry and cool. Alright, then we're going to put her in. Don't drop her. Don't burn yourself. It's kind of hard to see, but I am holding it in place as the glue dries. And I can still get to the button for after. So if you take a peek inside, you can see that it is nice and secured at the bottom, not gonna move. If you're using LED lights instead of a tea light, you might be able just to attach the LED lights to the bottom metal bar. Now the hardest part is done. That was a bit of a struggle, but we got there and it's nice and secured. Our light is nice and secured at the bottom. Now the fun part. Now we gotta work with our polyfill or torn up cotton balls. And all we're gonna do is cover our paper lantern with the polyfill or torn up cotton balls until it looks like a nice happy little cloud. So let's get gluing. To make the best cloud appearance, you're gonna wanna rip up your polyfill or cotton balls into small pieces and glue on small pieces so you can get lots of that fluffy texture. And you will also be able to make your polyfill or cotton balls go further. When we're starting out, only cover the outside of the paper lantern. Don't cover the top or the bottom quite yet because we want to be able to hook on our string and access our little light. quick tip, if you are struggling with getting the glue, getting all of your hot glue gun, or just making a big mess, you can alternatively put the glue right onto the paper lantern where you want to stick your polyfill or cotton balls, and then stick that on top, and it's a little less messy. Isn't this incredible? Oh my goodness. It is so fluffy, I could die. Ah! So once you're kind of happy with the basic overall shape of your fluffy cloud, if you have extra polyfill, go ahead and feel free to glue in any extra spots that you might want to cover if you want, but if you want to leave it as is, that's okay. Just make sure you leave a little bit extra so we can glue it onto the top of the cloud after we tie on the ribbon, which we're gonna do right now. So grab your ribbon or string, and there, you remember that little metal sticky out part? We are going to just double knot it onto that. Just take the ends of your ribbon or string and tie a knot to make a loop. And you can make your ribbon or string as long as or as short as you want it, depending on where you want it to hang it up. And then if you want to be extra secure, you can kind of see that the metal loop on my paper lantern, and if you get one from the library, it doesn't, it's just loose, so to secure the ribbon, you can also just glue the ribbon onto this part so you're not afraid of it falling off and then your cloud falling. So I'm gonna just do that real quick. Like so. Now we can fill the top with a little bit of polyfill, but remember, you don't want to really fill the bottom because you want to have access to that light switch so you can turn it on and off. Once I fill the top, we're gonna turn it on and see what it looks like. Okay, so for the moment of truth, I've dimmed my lights, and now we're gonna turn on the tea light and see what it looks like all lit up. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty! Look at that beautiful glow. I love it. I'm so gonna hang this up in my room, get some nice cozy vibes. It is the perfect little cloud lantern, and I didn't have to spend like 50 bucks on Amazon to buy one. So if you're watching this video in June 2021, run down to the Medicine Hat Public Library and grab your craft kit to make your very own cloud lantern. Supplies are limited and they are available for teens ages 13 to 19. If you create one, whether with a craft kit or with your own supplies, we would love to see your amazing creations. Post them on Instagram and tag us at MHPLTeens and use the hashtag craftingwithstephanie. Until next time, friends!